Hey, how you guys doing? This is Sensei Roger and you're watching Showdown 1197. I got this guy here. This is EJ. He's one of my black belts. And someone requested about the real life stories of Kempo defenses. Since we had a hard time finding real Kempo on video being used, in real life situations, but he has a little story about this. Go ahead, tell your story.
So, back in my college years, was in a bar and with friends and everything like that, and a guy was throwing a big roundhouse punch like this, and I stepped into the roundhouse punch with an upward block like this, came back, grabbed the back of his neck like this, and then hit his side of his face with my elbow. Did quite a bit of damage to his face. It happened so fast that the bouncer and the police couldn't even get there quick enough, and it was over. But it was just simply this: blocked the punch, grabbed the back of the head and elbowed him with my elbow. And that is a very powerful strike with the elbow.
I got a question too for you. You were training Kempo back then, correct?
Yes.
You took a break from it for a couple of years?
Quite a few years, actually.
But that was the time you were still active in training, right?
Yes.
And basically, let's go over that move here that you did. It's hard really to understand what you did when that time comes. And that was so simple, you were able to remember kind of what you did.
Yeah.
But if the fight was any longer, what'd you do? I don't know. That's what's really going to come out most of the time. That's why when you see the Kempo stories relived like this, if we can explain what we did, it's very short. So it was a wide punch like this.
Yep, I came up like that, blocked it, grabbed the back of the head, like that. But I actually caught him down here on the cheek.
So what happened to him when you did that?
It split his cheek open, broke his jaw, broke the bone right here, and put 22 stitches in the side of his face. So his eyes got as big as plates, and he just went.
Did you realize that was any of your Kempo techniques at the time, kind of, or no?
Didn't even think about it.
Didn't think about it.
It was just.
It was reactionary, right?
Yeah.
And that's what this stuff's supposed to be. That's why I said don't get stuck in the box and techniques. But let me show you a technique that this came from, kind of. There's a couple techniques. Japanese sword, throw that punch, throw the left. From here to here. It could be upward, it could be out like this, but then you got the chop. Well, he didn't chop him because he could have killed him, but he grabbed him. He could have killed him with this elbow too. But in the black 3 techniques, we got a technique here, throw the punch. Here, chop, grab, smash, claw, chop. He didn't know that at the time. But how many times did you learn an elbow smash?
Quite a few.
Right in the beginning, right? Knee, stomp, elbow.
Yeah.
We have it. We do elbow and Kempo. And then you learn this. Where? Right in the beginning.
Right in the beginning. And I was an orange belt at the time.
That's the first belt you learned those two in.
Yeah.
You were an orange belt then.
Yeah.
They worked, right?
It works.
So there's our story on that. So let me throw that punch again. So I'm here, smash, claw, chop. Here's the cool thing about this black belt technique. If the guy didn't totally crush and go down, you can move him here. This is not power. But this, let me put that on your neck. That's not going to be good.
No.
Because the first part, I may not have did this. I might have just come in here and you could hit that inner ear and that jaw. You can knock a guy out at this point and pull him in and catch him with that extra. But don't use this stuff, guys, unless you really necessarily have to. We're going to have a disclaimer right here. I should have had this in the beginning of this. But anything, you guys, here's a disclaimer. You can get hurt doing the martial arts. Duh. Really, I mean, think about it. If someone hits you, it hurts. You hit somebody else, it hurts. You can hit somebody else and hurt you. It hurts. Training or even in self-defense. You saved your life, you walked away alive. That's what this is about. But then people want to sue you for stuff. You just defended yourself. See, this is a different world than it was then, isn't it?
Much different. Much different.
So think about that. Disclaimer, duh. You're responsible for what you do. Be responsible for your own actions.
And
don't blame someone else.
I would have preferred to avoid the whole thing. I didn't want to use it.
I tell people I learn how to fight so I don't have to fight.
Yes.
So if you haven't subscribed yet to Shorty on 1197, what are you waiting for? He don't know the line yet. He don't work the videos enough. You guys see Paul, he always says it. So subscribe. God bless.